Louise here, and I'm going to chat to Damon Peirce about his history in the music industry and his thoughts on everything going on at the moment. So Damon, could you maybe start by telling us a bit about your journey in the music industry so far?
Yeah, so I started in bands from playing in, I played for about 13 years in bands. Got to about 2015. I left the band recently, left the band to sort of go off and sort of work out where my feet were standing, everything. So luckily at the time I had friends who were in bands and they started doing well and they need people to help out. So for instance, it's either like driving the van and I'd just do it for free to go along there for the crack and for the laugh. And I got into photography pretty sort of about a year after along with it. I started taking a camera, like a professional camera, to blog everything that was kind of going on. And I started building a portfolio with all these bands. I was starting doing lots of venues up country and everything. And eventually I turned that into, I ended up started tour managing one band, and then I started to enjoy tour managing more. So for instance, I got more of a thrill doing that than the photography, let's say. And I sort of just stepped on from there, and I left the photography to the side and focused more on tour manager, and I'm still doing it today. And it's
lovely.
It's one of the best jobs in the world, really, I'd say. I absolutely love it. It's brilliant.
So, Damon, obviously we are currently in a weird situation. It is lockdown mania, due to our big old friend starting with C. And I was wondering, huh?
We don't like him.
We do not like him. But on that theme, I was just wondering if you could sum up your lockdown in 5 words.
5 words, okay. Interesting, bored, energized. 2 more. Productive. And learning.
Lovely choice of words there. Energizing, love it. So again, on a similar front, what are you missing the most from the outside world, from the world of music?
It has to be festivals, it's summer coming into now, we're in May. Festival season's pretty much starting, and all you see pretty much news-wise is all festivals being cancelled every weekend. So I would have loved, especially with the sun all out hours at the moment, how cool would it be at a festival right now? That'd be
so good.
The best. So amazing.
2021. Looking forward to it.
2021. We just have to keep looking forward. That's all we have to do.
Amazing. Yeah. Well, I'm sure everyone who's watching this feels exactly the same. We're having a global mourning.
Mourning. What festival would you probably would have gone to this year if you were going?
Tame Impala, All Points East. That would have been fun. Always loved All Points East. It's just nice and convenient when you're in London. But yeah, I just love the whole season. I would have tried to have got to as many of them as possible. Went to Latitude a couple of summers ago. That was amazing. Reading's was one of my favourites. Glastonbury last summer.
Yeah.
Maybe tried to get tickets to this year's. It's just all of them really.
It's so frustrating though, isn't it? Because it's for myself with my work, it's you get excited for those festivals that go along the weekend, and you're kind of going Friday, Saturday, and it's oh, I'm excited for that one. I haven't been to that one. Oh, I've done that one before. I loved it. So with it completely out of the catalogue, it's you just have to get excited for next year. That's the only way you can do it. It's the only way you can do it. You have to get excited for 2021. That's it.
We're all in.
Keep looking forward. Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. Okay. And still on the same sort of vibe, what are you listening to in lockdown? What's keeping you going, keeping you sane?
What am I listening to? I've been getting into quite a lot recently, to be honest. I've been going back to Alt J quite a lot actually recently.
Oh yeah.
I sort of
Which album?
all of it.
Oh, okay.
I saw them at Latitude about a year ago, 2 years ago. I think it was 2018. I think it was, and they blew me away. They were like phenomenal, and I just had that like sort of a moment that like the other day, and I was like, oh my god, I'd like to hear this album before. And I've just gone back into them, and I've just listened to them like all 3 albums, just literally gone straight through it. I'm enjoying Car Seat Headrest at the moment as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the new record I absolutely love. I think that's a brilliant record. PJ Harvey, I've been listening to a lot of hers as well.
Nice.
So I'll be kind of just delving all back into that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, like pretty much. There's probably loads of other stuff, but there's a few like keep going. Yeah,
favorites, I'd say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Tame Impala's new record as well. Like I love that. Been listening to that quite a lot. So yeah, no, it's been good. Have you another band as well, Rolling Blackouts, Coastal Fever? Do you know them?
Yeah, fun. Are they from Australia?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I literally love their stuff. Like I think they've got a new album in a couple of weeks and stuff. So I'm buzzing for that.
Oh really?
I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. Oh well, definitely be listening to that. So I had a paella on Thursday last week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and my dad goes, "Oh, maybe we could put some Spanish music on to accompany it." So I had a little look on the Spotify. Found myself a Flamenco 2020 playlist and put that on for about a good hour, just dancing around.
Oh, brilliant!
It was such a vibe. Yeah, I loved it. So there's all my favorites, but maybe I'm turning to Spanish flamenco in the lockdown. That's my new vibe. Thanks so much for chatting to me today, Damon. It's been really good fun. I've really enjoyed learning about your journey and hearing about what you've been up to in lockdown. Stay safe, and I'll chat to you soon.
Yep. You too. Thanks, Louise. See you later. See you soon.